poppin' Real 16 TV? It's Cuzzo P here, back with another reaction. This time I'm reacting to the truth about Steve Will Do It, Patrick CC. We're gonna start the screen recording in 3, 2, 1, go. Video playing now.
Steve Will Do It gave away over $1 million in cash, 32 cars, 52 watches, and 3 houses before having his channel permanently deleted by YouTube.
Yeah, they did that man
His
grimy.
Mr. Beast level generosity earned him 1 million subscribers
I think he was
in his
just
first
gambling
month
on that.
making content. One of the fastest growing YouTube channels in history. But Steve is nothing like Mr. Beast, and YouTube executives are not fond of his business practices. From drinking challenges and illegal substance challenges to meetings with Donald Trump and promoting offshore gambling casinos,
I think that's just unfair.
YouTube
If
wanted
I
him
could
off
do that
their
as a challenge,
platform forever. But the reason they did it
like
is
that
so
too.
small, it's almost unbelievable, leading us to realize that Steve's story is a scary warning sign for all creators. Stephen Dillon Artist has always been the guy who will do what it takes to get your attention. His first YouTube channel started in 2012, shows him attempting the cinnamon challenge in his friend's backyard.
Yep. Try swallowing it. Swallowing it. Swallow
This is
it.
hard to do.
1 year later,
I
he
tried to
randomly
do it.
met one of his YouTube idols, Shoe Nice, and challenged him to a burger eating contest.
I don't know, bro.
Steve was constantly testing his body's limits. After dabbling in bodybuilding competitions in high school, meeting his girlfriend, and going through the typical teenage party phase, he was desperate to make something of his life.
At one point I was like, enough is enough. Like, I just wanted to do, I wanted to
He sounds sloshed.
be something. That's when I started making Instagram videos again.
I
In
just like
April
nigga entertaining
2017, the
though. You
infamous
just look at
Steve
him
Will Do
kind
It
of
Instagram
smile
account
when
was
you talk.
created. His friend Alyssa Wilson actually made the account for him and even came up with the alias Steve Will Do It. And he would truly live up to his name. From downing bottles of hot sauce with no hands to eating chewing tobacco on tortilla chips, Steve was punishing himself for other people's entertainment. But 2 months after starting his new career, he was arrested in Florida at the age of 18, charged with possession of marijuana, possession or use of drug equipment, and knowingly driving while license suspended. He disappeared from Instagram. Then a few months later, Steve was arrested again at the age of 19 years old, this time for possession of marijuana with intent to sell, possession of drug equipment, and resisting arrest. He was now on probation and his life was spiraling down. Steve Will Do It
it's
is
not
making
the right
a comeback.
thing.
Can people request things for me to do? Anything but liquor.
Come with a lot
Eager
of
to get
ups
his
and
life back
downs.
on track, he remained consistent with his crazy challenge videos,
Try
even
your
though they
best
were
to stay on
only
the
being
right path,
posted to
though.
a few hundred followers. But one of those followers was about to change his life.
Steve, the story with him, I think my boy Matt, who ran the Full Send IG.
Okay.
I think he sent me, or Lucas, or both of them. They sent me like a video of Steve, and he was chugging Jack Daniels on his driveway, like a full.
Disgusting.
I think it was like a 2-6.
Yeah. It's disgusting.
Like what?
Oh,
Yeah.
strong
Like I
belly.
saw that, and he's just on his driveway, and he just pounds the whole 2-6, and I was like, I've
Oh,
never
strong
seen that
belly,
in my
dude.
fucking life.
Kyle Forgard was one half of the YouTube channel Nelk, which in 2018 was already over 1 million subscribers. Not only were they known for being viral pranksters, their brand and slogan, Full Send, was based around the idea of being reckless, heavy drinking, partying, and living a fast-paced lifestyle. So when Kyle discovered Steve, he knew he would fit right in with the
Like,
Nelk
you might as well
boys.
turn
Just
all
a
the
few
way the
months
fuck
after
up,
their
you gonna
first
turn
DM
up.
exchange, in late 2018, Steve made his first appearance on the Nelk channel in a video called Drinking and Lectures Prank.
And we want to introduce you to one of our boys, Steve Will Do It. Good, baby.
Drinking and lectures.
Nelk fans immediately latched onto Steve. They loved his genuine smile and willingness to do anything.
I ain't
He
gonna
started
lie,
to play
he
a
lied.
larger role with each video he appeared in, helping Nelk create more viral videos like We Completely Ruined a Wine Tour in Italy that has close to 10
I
million
ain't gonna
views
lie,
to
this
date,
shit
where
kinda-
Steve
I don't really watch
infamously
all this
slammed
stuff,
a
but they
bottle of
entertain.
wine and dove across a table, shattering every glass along the way. In under 1 year, Steve Will Do It gained 1 million followers on Instagram, making
shit.
underage drinking videos
These
on
niggas cool.
probation. At this point, he was too popular to just be a side character on the Nelk Boys
Man,
channel.
they didn't give this
Listen up
nigga his
and
channel
get
back.
ready.
He was doing all this
Steve
shit.
Will Do
We
It
need a new
is starting
Steve.
his own YouTube channel.
The Steve Will Do It YouTube channel
Make
was
him make
created
a
on
sin
May
again.
30th,
These
2019,
niggas funny.
and thanks to Nelk's cult fanbase, he had over 415,000 subscribers in the first 3 days alone.
Dude, check the stats. 415,000 subscribers.
He's doing crazy
days, bro.
shit.
That's insane.
And his first video went #1 trending on YouTube. Unlike the typical Nelk vlogs and prank videos, he would kick off his channel the same way he started his Instagram page back in 2017, with extreme and potentially dangerous drinking and eating challenges. I ate 4,500 milligrams of THC edibles, attempting to eat 30 burgers at In-N-Out, the world's biggest joint challenge.
I ain't
In
gonna
1
lie.
month, Steve Will Do It hit 1 million subscribers on YouTube, making him one of the
Some of these
fastest growing
challenges do
channels
sound
in
like
YouTube
fun.
history.
I ain't
But
gonna lie.
Steve's content was far from the
I
advertiser-friendly
won't do some of the
videos that
nasty
YouTube
ones, but
wanted on their
some of
platform,
them bitches sound
making him
fun.
an easy
450,
target for
100
demonetization and
milligrams of
strikes from
edibles.
the very start. In fact, it wouldn't take long at all for his videos to start being taken down.
They don't let me post what I want. Like I posted a video of me drinking beer and it got 2.5 million views like that. It was actually very quickly. And then I posted a video of me drinking a bunch of wine and then they deleted that video and my beer video.
Even with the extreme success his channel experienced early on, it didn't make sense for Steve to continue uploading videos just for them to get removed a few days later.
real,
He
that's
needed to
unfortunate.
adapt, but he had a plan. And in 2020, we would be introduced to the new Steve Will Do It.
You got the Marlboro.
Steve Will Do It is changing lives with car and cash
This shit
giveaways.
crazy, bro.
Steve abandoned the crazy challenges and took the David Dobrik / Mr. Beast approach to YouTube, gifting his friends and family cars and jewelry, giving away tens of thousands of dollars to single moms, showing up to dealerships and buying cars for veterans,
After a while,
blessing
he just
kids
started
in
doing crazy
underprivileged
shit.
areas with cash, and giving away $100,000 to strangers in Mexico. He separated himself from the Nelk Boys around this time too, leaving
Yeah.
LA and purchasing a
I think that's
$3
why he
million
be more.
penthouse in Miami.
That's why he's
meant
more
he could
upset
no
lately
longer appear
because
in all their prank
he
videos
likes to
and
be
vlogs.
separate.
It's pretty
but
wild how
apart.
successful Steve's videos were because he didn't really have any concepts. It was just a weekly lifestyle vlog where 50% of the content was him giving away stuff.
Where the
And each
fuck-
video would get a
come
few
to our
million
town with
views.
that bullshit.
But YouTube
Hey,
didn't
y'all
like
wanna give
Steve's
away
presence on
all
their
this fucking
platform.
money?
In the same
There's some
videos where
places
he
in
would do
Missouri
extremely generous acts, he was
where
smoking, going to
motherfuckers
the
will
club with
never
rapper
see no
6ix9ine,
shit like
and
that.
gambling.
You wanna-
There
you
are
want a
plenty
real
of music
reaction?
videos on YouTube
Bring
that
that shit
portray
down
the
here.
exact same lifestyle and are even more graphic, and those are fully
Motherfuckers
monetized and
California
generating
looking at niggas
hundreds
that
of
make
millions
bread
of
all the
views.
time.
But that is considered art.
I only know.
If a vlogger
I know a
does
few
it, it's
motherfuckers. Well, a
considered
lot of
not
motherfuckers
suitable
that
for
push the
advertisers.
envelope.
As a result,
Well,
Steve
they
was
used
not
to
making
lose it around
any
here.
money
You can sell
directly from
somebody some
YouTube's
shit.
partner program, but he was getting at least six-figure brand deals per video.
We have offers from two companies that we actually we love, and they're six-figure deals for YouTube advertisement.
But many people, including myself, were wondering the whole time how he got so much money. Private jets, massive giveaways. He was clearly spending hundreds of thousands of dollars.
figured he was
And with his
taking out
channel being
loans.
demonetized, it wasn't blatantly obvious how he was so wealthy.
Oh,
how
'cause he was
Steve Will
gambling.
Do It making his money?
What is your mission?
To be a billionaire.
You're gonna be a billionaire.
All right.
To be a
I
billionaire.
mean, that's the
Do you have
hope.
a timeline for that?
Not really to be a
35
billionaire,
We do
but
know
to
that Full Send
change the
featured a
trajectory of
collection of Steve Will
everybody
Do It
around
branded
me and the
apparel
people I
around
know.
2019. And according to the New York Times, Nelk sold $50 million in Full Send merchandise in 2020 and could surpass $70 million in 2021.
God
So he
damn.
probably made a decent chunk of revenue before distancing himself from Nelk. We also know that he helped them launch their Happy Dad hard seltzer brand. There are no official numbers released, but they have had a really hard time keeping up with demand. Liquor stores are selling out of all of their inventory within hours of stocking the
I wonder if
shelves.
they're
It's
good.
very possible Happy Dad is generating tens, if not hundreds of millions of dollars in sales. If Steve even has a small percentage of ownership,
Steve,
that's big
get
money.
into it.
But just
Hold on,
before
what's the
Steve's
video called
demise,
again?
a questionable
this
sponsor
the truth
popped
about
up
him?
and took the internet by storm. Rubet. By the way, make sure you're drinking water.
Shout out Patrick CC.
Yes.
Oh, see, I
That's
don't
5 free spins, baby.
get why
In
that's
2021, Steve turned an addiction into one of his biggest sources of income, thanks to a sponsorship with the offshore crypto casino, Rubet. Alongside the likes of Aiden Ross, FaZe Banks, Rice Gum, and the rest of the Nelk boys, Steve was now flying out to Mexico, since it was illegal in the United States, to gamble on the website and stream it for his millions of fans. Winning and losing up to hundreds of thousands of dollars in each session, it was hard for viewers to look away. This only increased the popularity of Rubet, who paid Steve big time money. After accidentally pulling up a conversation with another crypto casino on his stream, Aiden Ross leaked that they were making more than $1.4 million a month from Roobet. Plus, these influencers were profiting off referral codes. The more viewers they got to sign up, gamble, and lose money on the site, the more money they made. Steve allegedly wasn't even gambling with his own money at the time either, instead using a fake currency provided by Roobet.
If I started like putting my own money in this, I feel like
well, y'all
I feel like if I
niggas
just
get to it
build
out there,
myself with 4,000,
I get around y'all. Y'all niggas get into it.
like I feel like I could like, but also it could be dangerous. But I see it as there's no point in putting my body or mind through that type of stress. Or I don't need it.
Definitely don't need that, bro.
Steve basically admitted here that he's not using his own money, and he could never imagine himself doing that. So with no risk, Steve was driving young fans towards one of the most addictive vices on Earth, making potentially millions of dollars a month in the process. However, he was using this same sponsorship money to give back to people in need. This was an ethical dilemma that would set the internet on fire, especially after CoffeeZilla and Some Ordinary Gamers released a 5-part series exposing Steve and Roobet, ending with Steve getting on the phone with CoffeeZilla and admitting that he has a gambling problem.
I don't think it's wrong if you
and
still
that
like
gambling problem is
help
not
people
good.
take care.
And then you're
I don't know.
making
It's one of them weird things. I'm positive. You know, like the drug dealer giving out turkeys in the hood. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or like the dude that did the most criminal action coming back to the neighborhood and giving out dollars to the kids around there. Yeah, he a bad guy, but was he more like an anti-hero? He had good intentions. He wasn't really just out here to fuck niggas
getting
over.
Other people to gamble while you yourself don't really want to do it anymore. Like, isn't that kind of like a problem?
It's definitely it could be a problem because gambling's not good.
It's kind of
just like most internet controversy,
when they
this
asked him if
blew
he
over
took pills,
relatively
and he like,
quick.
hell no,
And in
bro. He
2022,
like, no, I don't.
Steve
But
and
he's
many
seen about
others
it.
were back online gambling with a new crypto casino, Stake. With megastars like Drake partnered with the company, Stake quickly became one of the biggest crypto casinos in the world, opening the door for influencers who caught heat from the Roobet scandal. At this point in 2022, the Steve Will Do It YouTube channel was doing better than ever. He was just shy of 5 million subscribers. The giveaways and vlogs kept getting bigger, and Steve was now sponsored by Stake, making a killing. His second channel was also doing well. After streaming himself gambling on Twitch, Steve would post clips of his streams to his second channel, which is completely allowed and nothing out of the norm. However, there is one unbelievably small thing with these gambling clips that YouTube takes very seriously: the URL. According to what YouTube told Steve, www.stake.com must be blurred out or not visible in the videos under any circumstances.
So nobody
You're
else can
allowed
get
to
to
say
the
that you're
website?
playing on Stake, show yourself gambling on the website, but the viewers should not be able to see the actual URL. Unfortunately for Steve, this one ridiculously small rule would cause everything he built to fall apart. After his editor forgot to blur the Stake URL, his gambling channel was deleted. Steve created a new second channel and promoted it in one of his main channel vlogs. But before he did that, he checked in with a YouTube rep who told him, "You should be fine if the Google AdSense account on your main channel isn't associated with your second channel. Because if you don't know, you could have theoretically hundreds of YouTube channels that all just get paid out to the same account." According to Steve, he had a totally separate AdSense account that he claims he didn't even own, or he didn't have the password to. But at the end of the day, that didn't matter. On August 1st, 2022, Steve would get the call from YouTube letting him know that his Steve Will Do It channel was permanently deleted. Usually YouTube requires 3 strikes for a channel to be wiped off the platform for good, but Steve didn't even have one. His main channel was in perfect standing when this all went down, causing many to speculate that this was a targeted ban.
You see how focused I am? I ain't gonna lie, bro.
I'm sitting here like, Steve off the platform.
This man was making the most entertaining stuff, and now he can't
the
just...
day of deletion, and it was a girl, and
I don't know. I feel like this is a Kai Cenat argument. You know, like, Kai Cenat does so much. Well, the weed shit's crazy, but he does so much for the company Twitch. How come y'all ain't backing him harder? Like, are we becoming more of a? I say we. Well, I'm gonna say we. I'm a part. Are we becoming more like a like CNN or something? Like where y'all being governed by somebody else? That's not cool, or that's not cool. Or are we still like a free space where people just do? I wouldn't say do what they want, but get to make
She
their own
seemed
content.
pretty stoked I was getting deleted, and I was like the sec.
Yeah,
She seemed happy, and I was with me and my editor, and we're like, bro, like she's happy.
Yeah.
like she like you're giving someone like the worst news possible, and you're doing it in a way to where it's like you're happy. And it was kind of just fucked up.
About it.
So this YouTube employee, seeming excited, confirms his suspicion that it was a targeted ban. Because at first, the only information that he got was that he had, quote, repeated violations of the community guidelines. But that's extremely vague. When the news hit, fans, friends, celebrities, they were all shocked and confused. If this happened when he was slamming alcohol and taking substances on camera, that would have made sense. But when he switched up his content, giving away hundreds of thousands of dollars to people, what happened? Well, Steve finally opened up about it many months later.
Yeah, I post gambling clips on my second channel, which you're allowed to do. You're allowed to show yourself playing stake.com. You're allowed to say, I'm on stake. Hey guys, I'm playing on stake right now. But if stake.com is in the video, your channel, they delete the video, right?
So the issue started on his second channel, Steve Will Do It Gambling. His editor forgot to blur the stake URL in one of his videos, which led to his gambling channel getting terminated. So Steve made a new gambling channel, but that qualifies as ban evasion. If you don't know, you aren't allowed to just start a new channel when your old one gets banned. And he made it even worse when he promoted the new gambling channel on his main Steve Will Do It page. That now gives YouTube grounds to terminate his main channel as well. For example, if I got banned on my second channel, Pat CC, even though it's totally different content, I'm still the same owner. And while I was banned, I wouldn't be allowed to post on my main Patrick CC channel. And if I did, I could be banned on my main as well for ban evasion. Steve thinks that YouTube finally got him in the perfect loophole to wipe his 5 million subscriber empire off the platform, because no other YouTuber was banned for gambling on stake. It's crazy to think that this entire catastrophe came about because he forgot to blur a URL. From here, he signed an exclusive deal to make weekly content on the site Rumble.
Also, you saw my dog selling puppies.
This site is becoming known as the free speech platform where banned creators flock to, since the terms and conditions are very, very loose. Since he's been banned, Steve has definitely taken a massive hit in relevance, since his viewership is much lower on the news site, and it keeps getting lower with every upload. And now that he can never come back to YouTube, his career will never be at the heights that it once was.
Well, I don't know if that's true. That was that's a cold ass way to end it. That nigga cold. But it just depends. As long as YouTube keeps relevance, there's gonna be never a chance that, I hate to say it, never a chance bro is gonna be popping again unless he gets lucky or gets friendly with some of the YouTube execs or something again. But if everybody were to transfer over to Rumble, that's a complete different circumstance. I think there's a pretty good chance that, you know what I'm saying, he'll do fine. But go ahead and continue to like, subscribe, and share. Continue to fuck with me. Holler at me. Bye.